Shanks' mother, who was a resident of God Valley. Garling visited this island and raised up this red-haired baddie, or maybe he just forced her to do the deed. You know, who knows? These are celestials. They're maniacs. And then he left to get some milk, likely not realizing that she got pregnant. Next levels of deadbeat behavior here. Or rather, he was waiting to come grab his kids during the Celestial Hunger Games 2 years later. Both Shanks and Shamrock are shown to be taken care of by the island natives. It's possible that due to the history of God Valley, this girl, Garling Smash, had some special lineage. Either way, the paneling of Shanks and Shamrock is striking. Both born as twins, but their fates split during that fateful day, just like the split in God Valley. One child picked up by Roger, while the other taken back to become a celestial by his father Garling. However, there was likely no mercy for the mother, as she was a victim of the hunt 38 years ago. At least, she got to name the kids Shamrock and Shank. Garling making his way back to God Valley. His baby mama was delighted to see him again, proving to us that she actually got rizzed up by Garling. I mean, look at Garling's face, like...
Bro, if I was a girl, legs wide open, bro.
She tells Garling about his twin sons and asks if he would be willing to stay on the island with them. However, Garling just says that, nah, this island is about to be toast and he has already secured a worthy bride for himself. Like, he has Amazon Prime, he has 1-day shipping, and she is almost there. This is Shanks' mother we're talking about it here, okay? Probably another S-tier baddie. And Garling just said, I don't want to play with you anymore, like that Toy Story meme. This dude Garling is next level villain here. This checks out though, as to Garling, Shanks' mother isn't really a person, just a toy or an object he can throw away whenever he likes, since she is an insect of the lower realms. She and the rest of the people on the ground owe their lives to Emu and the 20 families who are atop Marie-Joie, as they saved them from the ancient kingdom 800 years ago. They have divine right to rule over these people, as you know, they are the superior race of celestials. You're just a muggle. Even Shakky, after Garling has his fun with her, will be boring to him. This dude Garling is so cold and uncaring that he just kills Shanks and Shamrock's mother right in front of the kids, as she is of no use to him anymore, only a hindrance to his new marriage. Bro is so cold that instantly, with zero hesitation, he starts commanding his troops to begin the preparation for the hunt. Many ships from the world government land on the shores of God Valley. The people think that they might be searching for some vile criminal, which shows us that until now, the non-government affiliated island had no reason to suspect any ill will from the Marines, likely because if Garling didn't find the secret which would make Emu happy, God Valley wouldn't have been the target of this year's hunt. The preparations start with the Marines being told to use tranquilizer rounds for the ones who resist and capture the ones that don't. This is likely because the more rabbits left to kill by the Celestials, the better their games will be. And we know that most of these non-God Knight Celestials are weak-ass bums like Charlos. Even an average citizen of God Valley, if not cuffed and chained, would be a massive threat to these bozos. So the Marines go in, put them to sleep, and chain them up.
Meanwhile,
The treasure of Pirate Island, Shakky, as she has just been kidnapped. The criminal even left no trace, a professional rat. And the way this dude Wang Shi is looking, my money is on him. While the rest of the Rock's crew are crying, shaking, wailing with rage, all three of Wang Shi's chins are smiling with glee. The news of the world's most beautiful baddie being kidnapped takes no time to reach the Roger pirates, as we witness one of the strongest feats in One Piece by the future Pirate King. Bro snaps a newspaper in half using his Conqueror's Haki.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Roger is livid as he blames his rival Rocks for this blunder. It was under his watch that Shakky was taken. If she was on Roger's ship, she would have never been taken. Nobody would have even have laid hands on her. Shakky's kidnapping not only affected the future Pirate King, but the world's economy itself was ground to a halt. Not for a day, but for several weeks. Bro, all these gooners legit went into depression mode over the Huz being kidnapped. Even Rayleigh drops his nonchalant matcha drinking performative act, stressing over his Pookie. For over a year, Shakky's ripoff bar was closed. Man, this affected the world's economy. That is crazy, bro. Luckily, she's fine, okay? She was being held by the Celestials, being prepared as the grand prize for the next Celestial hunt, which was just around the corner. Either way, we cut to the Navy's prison ship, which is bringing in special slave rabbits from Marie Schwa. Inside the ship, a transponder snail starts buzzing as a child hides from a Marine. This is none other than Ginny, who has just sent a rogue transmission about the hunt starting at God Valley. While the old heads have given up hope, Ginny and Eva still have a fire in their hearts. Kuma is also in the other room, smiling that there are still people left who want to fight. The transmission from Ginny is picked up by Big News Morgans, who is a young reporter right now. He has come to the Cypher Pole HQ to ask for money in exchange for this intel about God Valley being forgotten, and he's not gonna report about it. However, he may not print it in the newspaper, but bro has already leaked it to Pirate Island. Why? Well, he is in the news business. The more earth-shattering events that happen in the world, the more papers bro can sell. So pitting the Rocks pirates against God Valley, which will also bring Roger and Garp into the mix, it's a perfect storm for a reporter like Morgan's to profit off of. I'm sure it was after God Valley that the World Economic Journal became the newspaper you had to read to keep up on the world events. In Pirate Island, everyone is relieved that Shakky is still alive. It's been a year since her kidnapping. The Rocks pirates didn't attack Marie Joie because they likely didn't know where she even was, but now they have a location. God Valley. Hearing this, the snake Wang Shi is
like, chat, can we really trust this info? This seems kind of fishy, bro.
But no one wants to hear it. There is no doubt because the Marines are in a frenzy. Whitebeard is shocked to have the rumor about the Celestials hunt existing being real, while Big Mom and Kaido want to go to secure some devil fruits, and so the Rocks pirates sail to God Valley. Hearing this, Roger is also running to God Valley, not just after Rocks, but they want to reach the island before Rocks to show Shakky that they care about the Huz more. They want to prove that they are better than Rocks and his crew. Maybe this will cause her to jump ship and join Roger's crew. Even Rayleigh is fired up, alongside Monkey D. Garp, who gets up from his vacation to chase his boyfriend Roger. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and get some gamer subs, guys. Helps us out a lot.